If you just picked up Mortal Kombat 11, started playing the game and realized, I don't really know what I'm doing, then this is the video for you. I'm going to teach you some things to help you ease yourself into the world of Mortal Kombat, because this game is awesome. Whether you just want to play through the story mode, or whether you want to just play dress up with some of your characters. I don't want to brag, but my Cetrion is so pretty. So if you're a little more advanced, then this video may not be for you, but perhaps you could show it to somebody who is just learning the game, or you're trying to force the game upon, and maybe they can fall in love with it as well. So if your gameplay looks something like this, oh hell yeah, I'm the best. Then let's help you get better. I'm also going to go over the controls and stuff a little bit just so you know what the options are in case you were a little unclear about that. And don't forget, if you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel because we make videos all the time, and leave a comment down below if there's something you want me to cover. So my number one thing for kind of easing into Mortal Kombat 11 is just finding a character you like. If you're someone who likes a little bit of comedy, Johnny Cage might be your man, but I recommend playing the story mode and going through. You get to see every kind of character and what their background is. Noob Saibot, obviously a little bit darker. Baraka is just straight up manly, so I mean, you can't go wrong with him. Or if you're the hero type, perhaps you like Liu Kang. For example, I could not use Cabal because his banter while he's playing is just Cabalin, got the spins, and it just drives me absolutely nuts. So I can't exactly play as him. So that's kind of an example, is just find a good character that you like. It'll make the game so much easier, and you'll actually want to learn, as opposed to, you know, feeling kind of beaten down and stuff. So once you start playing, if you haven't found any combos and stuff, two things you can do to get a little bit of damage against the AI that works well is an uppercut, which is universal. Everyone is the same. It's down, and on this is triangle. Xbox is Y. We also call it down 2. This uppercut, 140 damage. There's a lot of combos that actually do that, so uppercuts are definitely going to be your friend, especially against the AI. I find it helps out a lot, and you can also hit people out of the air with it if they jump at you. So that's called an anti-air, hitting them out of the air. Works great. You can hit them almost at any peak in the air, except for there. Don't do that. That was bad. Second way to get some decent damage is just by doing your special moves. See, if you press start, you get to your moves list. Special moves. These will usually do a fair amount of damage, depending on how you use them. I'm not going to go too much detail on how the special moves work, but you have all sorts of them. So there's 110 damage. So start getting your uppercuts and your special moves. So if you're playing through story mode, just take a look at your moves list. Do some special moves that'll get you through the game a lot faster, I promise. And the last tip for today is throws. Throws will hit an opponent if they're standing, ducking, if they're blocking. So if you're having an issue where the AI is continually blocking, or maybe someone you're playing, a friend or something, is just continually blocking, just keep throwing them. Eventually they'll let go of that block button. And throws do a lot of damage as well, 140 damage, so that's another way. So between your down 2s, your uppercuts, your special moves, and then your throws, you have 3 different ways, easy ways, you don't have to learn combos or anything, to get around the AI and get a little bit more damage in there. So that out of the way, let's go over your controls so we can tell you exactly what you're looking for. So you can set whatever button to whatever you want. The only things that I switch around are my throw, or R1, and block is R2. Interact is L1. Those are the ones that I change. I think block is just standard R2. But you can play around and do, you know, whatever you want. If one feels better than the other, that's fine. Input window timing, this will be how long, if you press like down back 3, how fast you have to press it. I find that medium seems to be the most consistent with me. That's what I would recommend to you, starting as a beginner. Crushing blows held check. Crushing blows is something in this game where you get rewarded for doing a move at a certain time. This would make it so if you do that, it requires you to hold the button for the crushing blow to actually happen. It's like a small combo. I'd recommend having it off for the first little while just so you can get used to landing those crushing blows, but if there's enough demand for it, I'll make a whole video, you know, dedicated to how they work. Release check is something I've never understood, but always turn it off because it makes your controls just so weird. I don't understand what the point of it is. Special moves are executed on button release, negative edge, so it's always just messed me up big time, so I just leave it off. Alternate controls, if you played like Street Fighter or something, instead of like back forward, Triangle, it would be like quarter or half circle forward, or if it's down back. Square, it would be quarter circle back square. So if you're using the analog stick, it might be easier for that, but I always recommend using the D-pad for these games. It's a little bit more accurate. Input shortcuts. Special moves require less directional precision. I personally like this as someone who, in the heat of the moment, tends to mess things up pretty easily. So go ahead and leave that on if you like, or turn it off and just see. A lot of these you can turn them on and off whenever you like. So you can play a couple games with one. If you don't like it, turn it off. It's no problem. Nothing's permanent. Button shortcuts. A lot of people turn these off. I like to have them on because I use them for throws. But you can use throws and interactables as pressing 2 buttons at once, like triangle and circle, or square and X. So you can do that for a throw or an interactable. The problem with this is sometimes if you hit a button and you're close to an interactable, it'll use the interactable when you don't want it to, and that's why a lot of people turn this off. So just a recommendation for you. You can try it and see how you like it. And that's it, guys. Just some tips and a little bit about the controls to help get you started in Mortal Kombat 11. Hope you found this video helpful. If you did, leave a like. It really helps me out, and subscribe because we make new videos every single day. #BigDinkEnergy, and we'll see you guys in the next video.